Hello, third grade. I have a fabulous book for us to read today. I'm trying to get rid of this glare. I have a good book for us to read. This is a fabulous book. It's called Everything Dinosaurs. Chomp on tons of earth-shaking facts and fun. We've been talking about fiction and fact. Well, this is a nonfiction book, and it's full of facts. Absolute facts about dinosaurs. Everything you need to know about dinosaurs, to be exact. Let's look at some of these text features that proves that this is a nonfiction book. Look, there's a table of contents. So that means in nonfiction books like this, you could just use it to look up information. You don't have to read it from beginning to end. You can look at the table of contents and find out what you want to read about. What do you want to know more about? Do I want to know about Dino Nursery? How they have babies? Do I want to know the Dino Superstars? That's on page 12. This is the table of contents. Nonfiction books usually have the table of contents. They also have a glossary. They also have something called an index. So say you know exactly what you want to look for, like a Triceratops, information on Triceratops. It has all the pages where you can find the word Triceratops on. Even has horns if you want to know more information about a Triceratops horns. Like we said, Jack probably wanted to. We can go here on page 739. Today, I want to focus on what is a dinosaur, though. So I'm going to read this, but I'm also going to post pictures from this book, because I can't find this book online. It's that good. I'm going to read 10 and 11 from this book, so you can answer your questions on page 15 of your writer's notebook. So we're going to focus, we're going to see what we can learn about dinosaurs today, just from these 2 pages. And maybe we'll read more as our unit continues. I just love this book. It's full of fabulous illustrations. Really gives you a picture in your mind what dinosaur life was like back in the Cretaceous period. So what is a dinosaur? So as I'm reading, I want you to think about what a descendant is. What does the word descendant mean? What does it mean? What do we learn about what makes a dinosaur a dinosaur? We're focusing on what makes a dinosaur and what the word descendant means, because you're going to have to answer those questions in your book. You probably think you already know, right? Dinosaurs are extinct animals that roamed the earth millions of years before humans. But that's just the simple answer. What we know about dinosaurs has been pieced together over time. In the early 1800s, when scientists in England first discovered iguanodon bones, they thought they were fossils. They thought the fossils were simply the remains of a supersized lizard. After all, they named the creature iguanodon, meaning iguana tooth. Don't make the same mistake. Lizards, snakes, and turtles are not that closely related to dinosaurs, and crocodiles are just distant cousins. They actually don't really have a close relationship with snakes and turtles and lizards. Did you know that? Dinosaurs are a very distinct group of animals. They're like an animal to themselves, their own species to themselves. Even though they had scales and backbones like other reptiles, they're a very distinct group of animals. So think about what makes a dinosaur a dinosaur. We just learned that they're a very distinct group of animals. They're a group of their own. Dinosaurs, for the most part, were earthbound. So they were earthbound creatures. For the most part. They didn't swim or fly. Dinosaurs stood with their legs directly under them, unlike lizards and crocodiles, which squat down on their legs as they walk. So the author's trying to explain to you that dinosaurs were very unique in that way, that we think that they're very closely related to lizards and crocodiles, but they weren't really that much like them at all. They stood on their legs. And lizards and crocodiles, they have to squat down on their legs. Dinosaurs also walk on their toes. And many paleontologists believe they may have been warm-blooded like their descendants, birds. They weren't cold-blooded like lizards. Descendants, I told you to keep an eye out for that word, descendants. What does descendants mean? It says that they might have been warm-blooded like their descendants, birds. Does descendant mean that they are closely related? They have some relation? That's what descendant means, that there is some relation there. They have a relation with birds, the species. So they're not closely related to dinosaurs. Dinosaurs aren't closely related to crocodiles. Snakes, turtles, and lizards, they were related to birds, actually. That's what descendant means. So, in many ways, dinosaurs were probably more advanced than some of today's reptiles. So, Dinobite says many scientists believe birds are the living ancestors of dinosaurs, not lizards, birds. All shapes and sizes. One of the truly amazing things about dinosaurs was how varied they were. From the monstrous Spinosaurus to chicken-sized predators like the Compsognathus, they were a diverse group of animals. It is believed that the variety of dinosaurs rivals that of today's mammals, which range from the largest, the blue whale, at 160 tons, to the smallest. Wow, we learned a lot of information there. Let's move on. What is this? This is going to tell us that there are two different types of dinosaurs here. We have the Ornithischia. We have Ornithischia. I wonder what kind of dinosaurs they are. Ornithischia dinosaurs. And we have the Saurischia dinosaurs. Let's see Saurischia dinosaurs are. Ornithischia dinosaurs are bird-hipped dinosaurs, such as the Ankylosaurus and Triceratops, were plant eaters. The Ornithischia dinosaurs were plant eaters, like the Triceratops and Ankylosaurus. They had hip bones that pointed back, down and back. The Saurischia dinosaur, or lizard-hipped dinosaurs, had hip bones that pointed forward. They included all meat eaters and the largest plant eaters. So these were kind of the larger animals here. Then we have the bird-like dinosaurs here. What isn't a dinosaur? Oh, this is going to help us with our question. What makes a dinosaur a dinosaur? What isn't a dinosaur? Many people confuse pterosaurs, a group of flying reptiles, and plesiosaurs, a group of marine reptiles, that means they live in the water, with dinosaurs. These ancient creatures are interesting, but they were not dinosaurs. Did you know that? That a plesiosaurus and we know the pteranodon, that's part of the Tyrannosaurus. The pterosaurs family, we know that the pterosaurs were not dinosaurs. They said the plesiosaurs were not either. Those were the dinosaurs that lived in the water. Remember, it said that dinosaurs were earthbound over here. So when you go to describe your dinosaur, what makes a dinosaur, make sure you're saying that they're earthbound. They didn't swim or fly. So if you see a prehistoric animal that kind of looks like a dinosaur in the water, remember, that is something different altogether, not a dinosaur. These ancient creatures are interesting, but they are not dinosaurs. Dinosaurs could not fly or swim and are grouped in the Ornithischia and Saurischian groups. Pterosaurs, like the pteranodon, pterosaurs, and plesiosaurs have different ancestors. Different ancestors. So, I'm going to post this up in case you wanted to reread it yourself. I'm going to post this in a picture form so you can reread it yourself. But we're going to use the information that we learned about dinosaurs to answer our questions. So let me go ahead and pull that up. I'm going to actually make another video for that. So this is part 1. And we're going to work on our writer's notebook assignment next.